It's playtime with the Sleepy Boys.
Look, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying is that there are some similarities between the two.
You might as well drop a those people remark in there as well, while you're at it, just being slanderous.
Where'd you send this picture?
I sent it in the recording session. Brian, fuck's sake.
Sorry.
God damn it!
Put the saw down. Put the saw down.
Put the saw down!
What? Put the...
We can see you!
I don't have a saw. What are you
Yes,
talking
you do!
about? What? I have nothing in my hand.
Yes,
Most I can get about this is that was 49 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it was 49 minutes.
Thank you, Angel.
Sorry, I was feeling kind of uncomfortable with all this hate speech going around. Hate makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm a person who loves love. I love that kindness exists. I love when people are nice to each other. What I don't like is just slandering people when they can't defend themselves, especially kicking down.
I'm not kicking down. All I'm saying is that there are some similarities in the way Rosie O'Donnell and Margaret Cho look. There's nothing wrong with either of these women for that. It was just an observation.
Speaking of spreading love and kindness, innuendo, but also,
Brian!
can we spread the love and kindness to Jose and get him like a fancy microphone that can hear him?
How about a webcam so we can see his fucking
A
face?
microphone? What happened to
money
his
to microphone.
His microphone is so fucking quiet that like I have to turn everybody else down just so the system can pick him up.
Nobody picks him up.
Oh no, I killed everyone.
Not yet, but you're
Good
running out of
job.
time.
No, they're dead.
No.
Vault
Did you run out of time?
Water
Yeah.
supply. Fuck! I beat the game. I did it.
Good
All
job.
right. Are we doing this again?
Yeah,
Who
we're
cares?
doing this right this time. Fuck, dude.
I still want this to be a low IQ character, but maybe.
Brandon, what's its name?
What's it, Margaret?
Schmlurg.
Margaret Schlurg.
Schmlurg.
There was an ability, I think, that you had last time, or a skill that was like really nifty, but I can't remember which one it is. And the letters
Oh
are tiny.
god.
You have to be one build. You have
Guys,
to be stupid.
the
No, we're
Yeah.
going smart-ish.
First of all, I want to see.
Brian, we tried
street
the dumbass way. We're gonna try something
to be
new this
fair,
time.
I was trying to walk you through it the entire time. Like, here's where the thing is, but then
Okay.
you. All right.
Okay.
So
Build it the right way.
You're not a reliable source of good or bad
To
information.
be fair,
You
be fair, he did lead me the right way
fair.
most of the time. I just kind of went rogue with it.
he did go rogue. I'm just saying that he's the reason why I yell at my kid all the time.
Oh, guys, the NyQuil.
Are you sure that's a Mark issue, or
The NyQuil's
Oh,
really
no.
starting to kick in right now, guys.
Okay,
we gotta,
dude, you should do.
we gotta make this work.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you once again. This
pull
is
your shit together, Mark?
I'm trying.
One, you do not need charisma.
No charisma. Okay.
Now, I definitely like having a lot of agility. It gives me more points per turn, perception. And I say that because my first characters would always have low perception, and they would miss like almost every time they swung at
I'm
anything.
gonna turn some luck on this time.
Intelligence is great because you get more experience points when you level up.
Okay, so are
And-
we doing a dumbass build again, or are we doing a normal build?
No,
Well, I was
normal
gonna do
build.
Dumbass build because that is hard in its own way. Like you can play the game on easy, but it's quests, structure, it's hard. And then in Fallout 2, there's some more amazing shitty decisions you can make.
Okay, I got a pretty standard array here. I'm gonna turn on Bruiser.
What's
and
the one that only has
Jinxed.
one?
That's charisma.
That's the one we
We
don't
don't
need.
have any charisma.
It doesn't
Well,
affect anything on this one.
Yeah, the first one it doesn't really. In fact, the special system was developed because the guys who made Fallout used to play tabletop games, and they would use the GURPS system. And this was originally supposed to be.
Jesus.
Oh, this is.
Oh shit! I didn't choose the age or gender, but
That dude looks like if a thumb was able to have facial hair.
Dude, you got to look at all of them. You got to see that. This is a claymation nightmare. This is like an aesthetic I miss in the new Fallouts. I wish those games looked as janky as this.
Okay, I'm unarmed. What inventory do I
I
have?
don't think you can use that word anymore.
What? Janky?
First of all,
No,
Janky.
you can't say anything regarding Romanis
what?
in
Oh.
a negative connotation.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
the term gypsy is no longer acceptable.
First
Or
of
the,
all-
or the subsequent term, and I'm using this in context, you cannot say the phrase gypped.
I didn't know
no.
that was the thing.
That is also derived from gypsy.
Well, have you ever met a gypsy?
Brian, we're not saying it. I'm not bleeping it.
Brian,
My fucking
I'm
gun
afraid
just
of
broke.
where the fuck this is going.
I as a jeweler,
Why did you put so
There
much
was
emphasis on the front of
so
that word?
much emphasis on Jew.
Why did you
Oh my
do that?
God, bro.
whenever
Jackman!
when
You're
you
stoned.
get
Go to bed.
stoned, there are certain
You didn't let
settings
me
that are called
finish.
Yeah, because you sounded like an idling engine.
We used
So,
to call our hospital supplies that.
God.
do you know what other word you can't say? Margaret
Oh.
Cho.
What? Stop it.
I'm just saying before you start, throwing stones here, Dr. Glasshouses.
You put a lot of emphasis when you said Jew boy subs the other day.
Oh my God.
The sub shop is called Jew Boy.
When
Whoa!
Jeff was talking about Jew Boy subs the other day, I was like, oh my God, is that? I don't think I can leave that in.
It's an actual restaurant. They have a sub shop, they have a burger joint, a slider joint, and then another one too. I think they're opening up. It's a prominent restaurant here in Austin.
Mm-hmm. All right, how come I've never heard of it?
Well, that's because you're anti-Semitic.
Brian,
First of
also,
all-
you don't leave your house.
You don't leave your house.
Yeah, I know I don't. That's
Joke's on you. He doesn't have a house.
Dude, I can't wait to go like crazy.
I don't wanna-
It's gonna be...
I don't want to do the podcast anymore.
It's okay. Come live with me.
To be fair,
And then you'll have
Brandon,
a house.
you don't have a house either. Your dad has a house that you live in.
No, it's my house.
So you married into it.
Whose name's on the
Sorry.
loan? Or whose name's on the mortgage?
Richard Philbricks. It turns out that's also my name.
Fuck, that's... You know what, bitch? That's a loophole.
A dick owns your house.
Don't say that about Brandon's dad. He's a very kind man.
What's his name?
Dick.
Richard.
Does he
They
go
call
by...
him Rich.
Oh, that's
No.
right. I knew he went by something. I couldn't...
Richard Moore.
He goes by Coxley.
Wow.
His middle name is Moore.
Hi there. My name is Richard, but you can call me Cock.
Call me Cock.
All my friends call me Kyak.
That's my son. I call him Little Richard.
Oh, that's my son, Little Richard. But we
I actually
call
call
him
him
Tiny
Dick Little.
Come to Little Dick.
Cock.
How you doing, Nyquil the Gee?
Oh shit! The moles
Oh, yeah.
found me.
The Bulls.
The moles.
Every time I see it, I get excited because I think they're capybaras.
Nope, these are
They're
little.
just-
They
These
do
are
look
evil
like little
bastards.
capybaras.
Oh man. You know what's cool about capybaras?
No,
They're
I feel like
great
you're going to tell me.
And also, you can make them into tasteful boots. So
I-
it's like,
When you say tasteful boots, what do you mean?
See, here's the
I
thing: is
mean-
I know he didn't say their head game's insane, but that's what I thought he said.
what? The-
Well, you've never
think the next
experienced a capybara in that manner?
See, he said something about their
This, now we're
head.
getting into dangerous territory.
All
now.
I heard was capybaras give great head, and also you can make boots out of them.
Capybara sounds like a type
they can make
of
great
Australian condom.
Brandon
All right,
tried
come
to
on,
tell
Dad,
Bear
get you
doing
some-
it.
Get you some
We did
capybaras
see
on your pecker.
capybaras doing it. I forgot about that.
In front of a bunch of children.
They were doing it in front of a bunch of kids.
Brian,
what's
I
happening?
have to ask, what is your favorite like non-penis word for a penis?
That's a good question. I normally do penis. Like it's like I don't know.
Like, there's so many nicknames. You can call it a cock, a dick, a pecker,
Johnson.
your Johnson, schlong.
No, schlong is a type.
Yeah, Brandon has a schlong. I can see why you'd be
like
confused since his is the first and last one you've seen.
Nobody said anything about seeing.
What?
Yeah,
What?
it's like,
What?
you don't
What?
have to see it to believe it, Brandon.
You can feel it.
Yeah, we call
Brandon-
him the magician because it's all a sleight of hand.
Brandon, I'm in Utah and I can
He's-
feel it right now.
That's because you're sitting on a dildo.
Because he got a bunch of them smoking mirrors in his bedroom.
Okay, so Brian, should I try robbing these people again?
No, you should try talking to them like a reasonable person.
I'd like some. Wow, this is a
Yeah.
completely different game.
You have intelligence now.
I can actually talk. What do I want to know about? I want to know about this place. Shit, this is a completely different fucking game, you asshole.
Yeah, I told you. I've never done a one intelligence build, and I wanted to subject somebody else to it.
Oh,
But to be fair, even with like my great advice, you would just go rogue almost immediately.
sure, I'm gonna kill everybody, but I want to save the world first. Where did I go? Why am I here? I teleported. I didn't. Oh, hey, a dead body.
Oh yeah, no, because basically the guy said, "Hey, we got this problem with scorpions. Can you help us?" And you're like, "Sure, I'd love to."
Shit.
And that's where you're at.
Okay, I'm gonna equip knife, and I'm going to knife
Knife.
Scorpion. Where are you? You
I think that's a
fucks?
pretty nice.
What do you have? A knife? No.
My favorite was when he was doing
Oh,
the
this
speed.
kid running around the pool and he's got a knife.
That was just Brian's home videos.
It does that. That would either be Brian or Brian's kid.
Dude, my kid is a fucking nut.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, yeah.
The tree
I'm
nut
just
doesn't
saying.
fall far from the tree there, big guy.
The what?
The tree nut don't fall far from the tree.
They just
Nut.
These
That's-
Oh, Jasmine, you need to be here all the time.
I miss my terrible son now.
I don't even care if Brandon's here anymore. Just you should be here.
You know, I feel like with you here, we don't have to apologize to famous '90s comedians at all, especially for disparaging remarks that like are
All right,
cartoonishly.
I'm dead.
like Margaret Cho.
Yeah. I mean, I also don't think it's cool that you keep spreading rumors of Weird Al Yankovic's death. Like that's another thing.
Don't you dare! Don't even joke. We just lost Crosby from Crosby, Stills and Nash today,
Yeah,
so
Bill-
I don't
Bill
wanna...
Bill
I don't even
Crosby
know
was
who that
one
is.
of Bill Crosby's one of Brandon's
David
personal
Crosby,
heroes.
not Bill Crosby, you jackass.
I also can't believe. Oh, dude, I can't believe you said that
Very
about
different.
David Cross. That is messed up. You know, David Cross is like way more famous than we'll ever be.
I love
here you are,
David
just-
Cross.
Is David Cross
Just-
Tobias Funke?
Yes,
He also looks like the kind of guy that would sue you if you slandered him. So
he does. It's because that's kind of the character he plays in everything that he does.
So yeah, can you like not slander like comedians who peaked in the '90s?
like who?
Wow, you're the one who's slandering peaked in the 90s, you jackass.
Also, can we? I don't know if I mentioned this or not. Scott reached out to us. He found, or to me actually, he found out about the slander we threw at him for the last recording session.
No, thank God. With all that Hops and Heroes money, we should be really worried about him coming and suing us.
Yeah, he got really upset. He said, "How dare you say so many true things?"
You said that far less nasally than you should have.
See, that's why I always change names when I talk about people from the.
No,
know.
you don't. No, you don't.
When was the last? I always call
Scott,
everybody.
you called
by-
him Scott. You straight up called him Scott.
I said Skippy.
Oh,
No,
you did
you-
he did try to say Skippy, but we wouldn't let him have it.
Yeah, but he said Scott like 5 times before
Did you tell
that.
them about me freaking out and seeing him at Costco?
Yes, that's what it spawned on the story.
Yeah.
Wait, he watches our thing?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Him and Aaron get together once a month to listen to the new episodes.
Dude, I love it that you slowly built a rogues gallery.
Yeah, you're like the shittiest fat Batman, and that's including Pete Holmes.
Well, Pete Holmes
First of all-
isn't fat, so
Pete Holmes is hilarious.
I love Pete Holmes.
What I really love is that you love him, but you just don't love other comedians, and you would say like reckless and slanderous things about them.
Wow.
like what?
I'm not like I don't want to get into it because part of apologizing is correcting the behavior, and you know, if
Yeah.
I just kept repeating the terrible things that Brandon said, I would just not be re-offending. That's not an apology. The apology is more than just saying I'm sorry, playing soft piano music, having like a YouTube video with like a black screen and you're wearing a turtleneck and you're sitting by like a fireplace or something and you have to sit down and like apologize the controversy but never directly addressing it. And
have a soft focus on my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're also going to be looking down at the camera. Your hands are going to be clasped, or looking down at the floor. Your hands are clasped together, and you start.
I'm gonna take a lot of
Guys.
open mouth breaths.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, some things were said, some things that shouldn't have been said.
Some things were said that were misconstrued and taken out of context.
You know
And,
what charity are you going to donate to, anyways? While you're at it, Logan?
well, I'll tell you what, it's not gonna be Make-A-Wish because fuck them kids.
They already are.
I feel like a lot of the Make-A-Wish kids, that's their last wish anyway. So you're doing a good thing there, Brandon.
I also can't believe you also said things to get us sued by Game Grumps. That's pretty messed up too.
You know what? They have enough going for them, or against them.
Do you know, they have a subreddit called Rant Grumps? Where
Yes,
just
they do.
bicker about things. And I am here for the deep scroll of that.
I saw this thing.
I'm here for some of it, not all of it.
I like Game Grumps because they were my friends in college. I would just sit between classes, and I was like, all right, I guess I'm going to see this for a while.
How funny would it be to find out that Brian would just hang out at the Grumps office, and like he was like on first name basis with everyone.
But I also like the idea that they were nice to him because they just thought he was homeless.
Like we
First-
were.
That's
Because
how,
I mean,
that's how you do it, man. Like when people think you're homeless, they won't ask you for money. It's
Guys, this week we're doing a very special fundraiser for our bestest good friend, Brian. And I think he's just mentally challenged, like we did.
you know,
I had several jokes queued up in my head that I wanted to do, and I decided not to do any of them because immediately I was like, nope, that'll get us in trouble.
With
Oh,
who? The
yeah,
Game
yeah.
Grumps? They got enough on their plate right now.
No,
Yeah,
talking
they got
about
nothing.
Brian's kid and what fundraiser we're going to go to help.
Oh, that would be such a cool argument to have with my wife.
Okay, look, we'll pause right here. Let's hear him. I want to hear him.
I would love to just explain that to my wife. Like, I'm sorry I made a fake Patreon for my kid who's not sick.
I was thinking, I don't know why, but my dumb lizard brain immediately was like, make fun of his kid for having a cleft palate. And just like,
Wait, does your kid have a cleft palate?
no, he doesn't.
That makes it even better.
I'm the best dad in Austin.
The bar is really low here.
Dude, I gotta tell you, I was at the park and I was hanging out with all these kids, and I'm like, dude, I'm creepy as fuck. Where are these parents? Like, I could sell so many kids for so much crack right now.
Oh my God.
Where are
Good
your
ne-
parents?
Good news is I heard Andrew Tate's in the market for some new kids to traffic.
Dude, I'm just saying, it's like, dude, there were so many kids, and I'm like, where, like, dude, like,
As a
could one-
parent, they're taking a break. You are the one in charge.
No, I'm like, dude, everybody, like, I want to be on my phone too. I
At first, they're sitting there like looking at Brian. They're like, I don't know. That guy looks pretty sus. He might try to fuck a kid. And then they see his own kid run up to him. It's like, oh no, he's just, man, he just got lucky and some lady didn't tell him to pull out.
I gotta tell you, I definitely do give off weekend dad vibes. Like,
Brian, you give off weekend vibe dads when the dad dies and the uncle steps in.
Yeah. Dude, I'm just saying. I should have been casted. I'd be such a fun uncle. Hey man, we got fireworks. Like just
Drunkle Brian.
Drunkle Brian.
That's what they called me when I first moved here. It was Drunkle Mark because I was fucking
You're
drunk.
hammered constantly.
Yeah, I was depressed.
yeah.
Can't imagine why. Everything
why
was going so good in your life.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
why
not
would you be
depressed anymore.
I know.
Yeah, and now the podcast.
I'm liking
So-
that you snuck that in there, for your new girlfriend to hear.
Just want to make sure she knows. Fuck!
Don't worry, Mark.
I'm
Checks
so
in
Ruined
the mail.
everything.
God
Isn't
damn
weird
it!
that, like,
Continue.